Welcome to the SupportSave Client Admin Panel, aka the panel. This is SupportSave's very own proprietary web interface that allows you to monitor your agent's activities in real time. In addition, you have access to a rich array of performance metrics, current and historical. Let's log in. And let's go to the agent screen. Here you can see your agents and their status. Agent's name, their status, the time and date they logged in, the number of keystrokes and mouse clicks they've done, which as you can see is updated in real time. Every time they hit the keyboard or click a mouse, that number will change. And the log me in link, which you can use to directly access your agent's computer. The status can be a number of different statuses. Online, they're busy at the computer. Offline, they're offline. They're not using their computer at all. It's turned off. They've gone home. It can also show if they're on a break or if they're idle. Idle means they haven't touched the computer for a period of time, a few minutes, which could mean they're doing something work-related where they don't use the computer, or it could mean they've just gone to the bathroom or some other reason. Okay, if we just click on the agent, we get some more information. So these are the daily stats for this agent. So today he logged in 3 hours 39 minutes ago. He's had no breaks, no idles, and that's how many keys and clicks he's done, and keystrokes per hour, mouse clicks per hour. And yesterday he had one break, which we'll have a look at that. Starting time, ending time, and 59 minutes for his break, which is fair enough, I think. Okay, he also was idle 4 times yesterday. If we click on that, you can look at the details of that. The time he started being idle and the time he finished, the total time for each idle period, and the aggregate total. Okay, let's have a look at the phones. Okay, each box here represents one extension. This is the extension number, the agent's name, the phone number if he's on a call, number of inbound calls since midnight, number of outbound calls since midnight, the type of call, in this case it's an inbound call from a queue, and a symbol indicating whether he's on a call or not. This can also be indicated by the colour of the box. As you can see, this blue colour indicates they're ready to make and take calls. The transparent colour means they're not ready. No, the computer's turned off or something. This is the time the last call finished. So if we click on that, we can have a look at the call detail records for this particular agent. The extension number, the call type, the phone number, the start of the call, the end of the call, the duration of the call, and the access to the call recording, which if you click on you can listen to the call. You can click on all to see all your agents' call detail records. You can click on yesterday, this week, last week, this month, last month, and if that's not good enough you can go to custom and select your own date range to use. Up here we have the exporting option. You can export this table in XLS or CSV format. Okay, let's have a look at the phone statistics. So here we have the phone statistics for your agents. Outbound stats, inbound stats, and in-queue stats, as well as totals. Let's have a look at the stats for today. Just one outbound call today, no inbound, but a whole bunch of calls from queue, 147 to be exact. The total duration for this agent was 2 hours 11 minutes so far. The average time per call, 6 minutes 33, and the totals. So today the average time spent on the phone is 5 minutes. quite a bit of variation from 7 minutes 24 for John down to 3 minutes 46 for Assel. Again, you've got your yesterday, this week, last week, etc., and your exporting links to download the table in XLS or CSV format. Okay, let's have a look at the queue. So here we see the agents who are logged into the queue. 2 of them are currently on a call, 3 of them are ready waiting for calls. There's no calls currently waiting, which is good because there's 3 agents ready to take the calls, so they're not likely to be waiting very long. Any calls that are waiting will stack up here. 161 calls today, 14 were abandoned, 91.16% were answered within 60 seconds, the average wait time was 27 seconds, the average talk time 326 seconds. Again, have a look at the abandoned calls. The time they join the queue, the average waiting time in the queue from 419 seconds, this fellow, right down to 2 seconds, this impatient person. Didn't want to wait very long. Anyway, up here we have this week, last week, this month, and so on. And again, the exporting links, XLS and CSV files. We have the queue statistics, which can be accessed here or here. It shows the date of each day, the strategy for the queue, in this case least recent, which is the calls routed to the agent who has been waiting the longest for a call. Number of calls total, number of calls answered, the average wait in the queue before being answered, the maximum wait before being answered, the average talk time, the service level, which is the service level is in seconds. It's used to calculate the service level performance, which is the percentage of calls answered within service level seconds. In this case, 91.22% of calls were answered within 60 seconds. 14 were abandoned, or 8.64% of the total, and the average abandonment wait was 2 minutes 4 seconds. Again, we have the exporting links. Okay, that completes this demonstration. Thank you for watching.